What's up, everyone? It's your girl, Fantastic Frankie, here with another episode of Fighting Words with an incredible guest. I can't believe I got him. You may know him as a streamer, a cosplayer, a rapper,
Oh, God.
an actor.
We'll take that one.
Khleo Thomas, welcome.
What's up, Frankie?
Oh my gosh. Quick story before we get started. I met Khleo at his own event and didn't know who he was. This was your the Ryan Reynolds movie.
Free Guy.
Free Guy.
That's right.
Yeah, and everyone there was such a big Khleo Thomas fan, and so everyone was like talking about you, and I was like, "Is this all friends and family? Should I be here?" Because they knew so much about you and your family.
Yeah.
And then finally they're like, "Oh, Khleo Thomas from Holes," and I was like, "Now he thinks I haven't seen Holes."
Did you not see Holes?
I did.
Oh,
I didn't want you to
wow.
think that I didn't see Holes.
Okay, understood.
You know,
I get it.
so now we can set that record straight. Okay. I also saw you in Roll Bounce,
Yeah.
which is honestly one of my favorite films. I think it's hilarious. I wanted to skate. We have something called the Skate Key. I went there right after, and your characters were all really, really funny.
Yeah.
But you did it with Bow Wow.
Yeah, we did, yeah.
Did he inspire you to start your rap career?
No, Bow did not inspire me to do my rap career. I came into this business and with Holes being like the breakout film,
Yeah.
I got a chance to also break out into music because I wrote the theme song for the film as well. So the Dig It song was written by myself. Dougie Fresh was in the studio with us.
What?
A lot of people don't know that. Dougie Fresh was in the studio helping us put the Dig It song together. And Max Cash actually played Zigzag, Armpit, and X-Ray. We were all in the studio and we created that record. So music was always something I wanted to do. And I got a chance to start, everything off with Holes. And then we do Roll Bounce. Me and Bao become friends just based off of video games. We played Madden and NBA 2K and NBA Live every single day on set.
Who won?
Him a lot.
Really?
On the sports games, him a lot. I'll give him that.
Really?
But he wasn't seeing me in Mortal Kombat.
He was in Like Mike, you don't think?
Exactly. I should have put two and two together that he
Right.
would be the one in the sports games to
Right.
dominate. But yeah, he was a beast with that.
I've been meaning to ask this because I'm seeing this everywhere. Have you ever heard of the magical Negro trope?
Bruh.
I have.
Right.
And I saw a TikTok of a guy breaking this down.
Yes.
Okay, so you've seen it.
I've seen it, and I use magical Negro all the time, but I will be official and do the Wikipedia, which is the most trusted source you can go to.
Sure, yeah.
And give that definition.
Yeah, sure.
The magical Negro trope is a trope in American cinema, television, or literature where a supporting Black character comes to the aid of a white character or protagonist, often possessing special insight, talent, or mystical powers. Do you think Zero is a magical Negro character?
Do not think Zero's a magical
He was
Negro
like extra
character.
good at digging holes, right? And he was doing it for Shia LaBeouf's character as well, right?
He did, but I needed to learn how to read, so it was in exchange for that.
Which is worse. Why were you illiterate?
My backstory is terrible.
Yeah.
Zero, like his mom wasn't there.
Yeah.
He was left out on the streets. He stole shoes that he then threw over a bridge that hit Shia's character. That's how he gets sent to Camp Green Lake. But I stole shoes the next day and ended up there before him.
I think that is a good lesson too, that you stole the shoes the next day, but the prison pipeline was quicker for you because you were Black.
Oh my God. Damn. Okay.
They know what's up. I agree. I think in that case, there's a couple things. I think most magical Negroes sacrifice themselves in some way. So think of like Michael Clark Duncan and
The Green Mile.
The Green Mile, or even Monica Rambeau in WandaVision, where she like sacrifices herself for these like fake children that she knows don't exist.
Good point.
You know, like stuff
Good
like that.
point.
But I think Zero was a realized character. Did you read the Holes book as well?
I did. I got a chance to read it the week that I booked the role.
What?
Yeah, I think it was on the next year for me because I booked that role the summer of my 7th grade year. So I think I was supposed to read it in 8th grade.
Really?
Yeah.
Then that was it. I read it before the movie came out, but because I used to pre-read syllabuses. So like English class, I got the syllabus. I'm like, I'm gonna read this before the class. So I read Holes.
Frankie, who was in schools reading the pre-syllabus?
They ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
I'm saying I would read the syllabus. You know, they
Got
give
you.
this syllabus. I'm like, oh, okay. Holes is on there. I heard that was fire.
Okay.
And for some reason, I think because someone had just bought the movie rights that year when I was in like 7th grade, Holes was everywhere. Scholastic Book Fair was pushing it.
Yeah.
Like everyone was pushing it. I was like, I gotta read it. And it was a really good thing. And I feel like everyone loved your character.
It's been 20 years since the film has come out, and it's still in certain curriculums for people to read
Yeah.
as far as certain spaces. So it's beautiful to see teachers keep it alive. I've got a chance to zoom into a few classrooms now.
Really?
So what's wild to me is to see that generational gap. Like, you kids weren't even alive when this movie came out, but they've got a chance to read the book, watch the movie, and now they have so many questions.
Do you ever watch your old movies?
No, I didn't watch Holes until the 20th anniversary. I watched Walking Tall recently.
Really?
I watched Walking
Yeah, let's not bring that up because I can't believe you didn't tell me you knew The Rock. I just feel like once we had established friendship, you bought me a birthday gift, you should be like, by the way, I know The Rock.
That's what you wanted from me in exchange.
not
So the
that I
birthday
wanted
gift
to
wasn't
send.
important.
The
The
birthday
knowledge
gift
that I
was
knew
nice.
Rock was the biggest deal.
Uh-oh. Talk to the hand.
I just felt like you withheld pertinent information because I didn't even realize that was you. And you were the last Black child to be around The Rock.
This is your Uncle Chris.
Hey, Pete.
Sit down, say hello. Last time he saw you, you were barely walking.
And now I'm camping.
Now he only cast Polynesian and white children, so.
That's not true.
Where's
That's
the
not
last
true.
Black child you
That's
knew?
not true.
Yara Shahiri, was she after you?
What's the girl from Madison Pettis?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Was
movie.
she after
I
you?
think she's after. I think she's after me. That's a fact check moment.
Beyond acting, you're a prominent figure in multiple like industries, right? Streaming, you're a partner, which is
Yeah.
really hard to do on Twitch.
Yeah,
And I think people really respect you and your impact in the community.
that means a lot.
Which community do you like the best?
Oh, that's a cool.
Acting community or the streaming community? Which one do you feel more support from?
Oh, do I feel more support from?
Yeah.
I feel more support for sure from the streaming community.
Yeah.
I feel more support from the cosplay community. I feel more support from the gaming community as a whole, for sure. Like I've got the chance to branch out and do so many things outside of acting. I'm
Really?
grateful
Yeah.
for acting to open the doors for sure and bring the attention. But what I've been able to do as far as business-wise, I'm very grateful for what I've built.
You have a lot of like autonomy over your career and your
Yeah.
work. I listened to an interview once where you were talking about how people were telling you you were doing too much.
Yeah.
What did you do when they told you that?
At the time, I let it get to me because I felt like, okay, well, everyone's telling me that I'm doing, in a sense, doing something wrong. And
Yeah.
If nothing's working how I perceive it to be, then maybe I am. So I got in my own head about it for a very long time. And then there was finally a breaking point that was like, all right, listen, I'm either gonna die with my own sword, die on this hill, or I'm gonna let someone else control everything.
Yeah.
And I couldn't do that anymore, so I decided to say, from this day forward, whatever I say goes.
You do a lot of high quality work, including your Halloween work.
Yeah.
Is that you and your team, or do you outsource to do that?
A lot of it's just me. A lot of it's coming straight from here. It's things that I always wanted to do. I'm very grateful for the team that I do have around me who can, hear me speak or write up something like a treatment and they immediately get the vision.
Yeah.
Because I have dealt with the opposite, being in the business this long. Like I'm a vet. That's kind of weird. to be
You
a vet.
are a vet.
I'm
You've been
vet.
acting, you said 13?
Since I was 5 years old. though.
5?
It's gonna be 30 years this year.
That's like
I'm a vet.
Michael Jackson age.
Excuse my language, but I'm a vet.
Yeah, you could
I can
curse
curse.
here.
I'm a fucking vet.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
absolutely. I'ma only show that clip of you.
Oh, oh damn. And
The
that's the
whole
downfall.
interview is stopped, and
Done
that's
deal.
it. I do want to direct our attention over here because you did play Terry in Batman Beyond. How does it feel
Yeah.
to see your dad up there busted in wide open?
Let that coochie breathe.
This is Batfleck Batman.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
This is J-Lo trained Batman.
copy.
You know what I mean?
Right. So he knows what the ass do.
Right? What's the movie she did when she was a stripper? Hustlers?
Hustler.
So this is Hustler inspired.
Copy. And you guys can't see, but the way the cape trails in the back is excellent. And I always wondered where he got his like fortune from. So the big question is, since you're the Halloween king,
Yes.
who do you think does Halloween better? you or Heidi Klum?
As you know, in fashion, one day you're in, and the next day you're out.
That is a cold question.
Be truthful. What's the likelihood Heidi Klum gonna see this?
Cold question.
Do you know her personally?
No, I
Okay.
don't. But here's what I will say to that question. Heidi Klum for sure inspired me to go hard every Halloween.
Is that so?
I kid you not. Every year, it's over the top. It's something unique. It's dope. It's never simple. If I ever get it, I'm gonna do it like that.
And you're doing it with a third of her budget, right? Or
Yeah.
or access. She got like the best doing her face and stuff. And I think your stuff is on the same quality. The Sparta Sona is pretty dope. You designed it yourself.
Baby sister designed it.
Did
Baby
she?
sister drew that all up.
Your entire family now kind of works in a unit, and you guys all have like different facets as a team.
Yeah.
How do you get along with them to work that long? Like to do so much work with them?
It's a dream come true for me though. It really is a dream come true because it's like none of them, like I told my mom what I wanted to do at 5 years old. I was like, I want to act. And my mom, my parents didn't do the thing where it's like, well, if one kid's doing it, throw them all in. They didn't do that. They were like very specific on like, okay, well, this Kadeem's into technology, Hamil's into music, baby sister's an artist. So we're gonna support them in those aspects. Now, you know, everyone has shown a love for the arts in some capacity. So I'm very grateful for what I have to be able to facilitate where I can.
What would you have done if one of them weren't very talented?
Don't touch the camera.
Don't
touch the camera.
You can't be
Whatever
around.
you do not touch the camera.
What was your Spider Sona name?
Spider Khleo. Spider Khleo. And I heard I was supposed to meet the scamming spider.
Yes, Petra Parka. I did do a Spider Soda because I'd rushed to find a cosplay for San Diego Comic-Con. And then I was like, yo, I could just be a scammer with this like Amazon cosplay. And then I was like, I'll just scam people. And actually, our videographer here, Lan, helped me film it. And it was a lot of fun. So basically, she got spider powers, and she was like living a very regular life. And she realized like, now shit is easy which I feel like if I got powers specifically, I wouldn't be a hero. Like, why? You know what I'm saying? Like,
This is inspired by true
kind
feeling.
of, right? Like, it always bottled my mind that like Superman is paying rent. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm Superman and I'm paying rent is crazy to me. Who's gonna check me? You feel me?
No, valid.
You know?
Very valid.
I got spider powers, super strength, and I'm not scamming people. Or skimming a little something off the top, charging people for my services. If you want government funding, Avengers. You know what I'm saying? We in New York. We
This
got 'em in it.
breakdown is so perfect, but everyone watching and everyone in the room, please hide your credit card information and your social security
It's
because
way too late.
Spider's camera will steal it.
It's way too late. It's already all y'all. It's been scanned. It's done.
Like, I'm not these normal scam likelies, bro. I'm scammed for sure.
Would you play Powerline if they offered it to you?
No.
No?
Nah.
What if you can lip sync? You don't have to sing.
Who says I can't sing?
I don't know. You just the way
You
you
trying to
were
say I can't sing?
reacting. The way you were reacting
trying
to
to say I
Holes being
can't
a
sing?
musical, I felt like you were averse to the music scene.
No.
Are you Tevin Campbell?
No, I'm not Tevin Campbell levels. Absolutely not.
Because I will roast you if you don't belt on the song.
Okay, understood. But no, I don't think that I would love if the opportunity came up to do it for sure.
Yeah.
But I do think with what I did, I don't think I'll ever get that chance. Really? Because you got to think about it. Like once you do, like I tell people this. Once I did Powerline, once I did Batman Beyond, once I did even the Spider-Man thing, I think for me with the acting side and like the background of the business, I immediately take my name out of that hat because I did it myself.
Really?
I do feel that way.
Interesting. Ryan Reynolds did it,
But it's Ryan Reynolds.
but you're Khleo Thomas.
That's what I'm talking about. Inspire me, Frankie. Come on,
You
inspire
talking
me, Frankie.
about,
She might have changed it
Ryan
up.
Reynolds,
She might have
he's
changed it up a
Van
little bit.
Wilder all the time.
Good point. Good point.
You're very diverse.
Good point.
But
Maybe.
I'm gonna get you on a high note. I got something for you.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have our lovely Kiki, like from the Apollo, my
Mm-hmm.
assistant, a branded gift.
That's Big Al.
This is Big Al,
Big Al.
so Big Al will be here.
This is Big
Actually,
Al.
I want to show the camera.
Okay.
Okay, so we have a beautifully branded Fanboy Fighter gift. for you.
her.
And it's really to
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
and I wrapped the fuck out of this. But I got you Booster Gold. This is a DC household, but also like I thought, one, I noticed you love black and gold, black and yellow. He's from the future and he's an artist. He's a very multifaceted man. So I was like, this would be cool for you. Remember this next time you're like, I took myself out the running because I cosplayed, okay? Or that you not on par with Heidi Klum. So
Thank you so much.
you're
Frankie.
welcome.
Listen, y'all, the moment I ever saw Frankie and I saw Fanboy Fighter, I was like, this is perfect. This is amazing. Like, it's the perfect branding. And then I met Frankie and I was like, oh, she's bulletproof.
Thank you.
You got this. You got this.
I ran home the day I met you and told everybody like, yo, I met the nigga from Holes. Actually, the actual words. So like for us to be actual friends and peers almost, I mean, I'm not where you're at, but definitely I respect you and
You are. Stop.
thank you,
You're-
thank you.
stop.
We're supposed to be fighting. It's called fighting words. Either way, thank you. Thank you so much, Khleo.
Thank you, love.
If you guys don't know who Khleo Thomas is, you are obviously living under a rock, but please check him out everywhere. It's so easy to find him online, Khleo with a K. Why are you looking like that? That's true. It's really hard. If you're watching my stuff, they know who you
I
are.
would say you want to live
For
under.
sure.
You want to live under a rock.
I want to live under.
You want to live under the rock. That's what that really means.
Yeah, y'all taking something very pure and making it less pure, okay?
It's Frankie. Nah, ain't always pure.
Well, thank you so much. And thank you guys all for tuning into Fighting Words. You guys have a fantastic week.
Bye, guys.